this town hall, I was frustrated because folks stood up and asked her, like, why won't you call it a genocide? And I'm going to paraphrase here a bunch, but her perspective, as I understood it, was if she used the term genocide, that would shut down conversation with people she was trying to convince. So she felt it was an inflammatory term. And until some expert body like the UN declared that it was a genocide, she was going to continue to use phrases like humanitarian crisis. And Maxine has been criticized so far pretty heavily by her constituents for what they perceive as her hesitancy around Gaza, even though she's clearly said from the get-go that we should not be sending arms to Israel. They are violating the Leahy law. That as a physician and a mother, she felt that what was happening is continuing to happen is unconscionable. But still, a lot of her constituents feel that she's not going far enough. Multiple town halls I've been to of Maxine's have been interrupted pretty heavily by pro-Palestinian activists. So the reason that I'm making this video now, and I will be calling Maxine's office as well, is because in that town hall, she's like, I'm not going to call it a genocide until an authoritative body declares it a genocide, and that hasn't happened yet, and that I don't think that it's helpful for having conversations, persuasive conversations with other people to use terms that are not official or whatever. It actually, in the moment, reminded me of how people said we shouldn't call Trump a fascist, that was hyperbolic. Yeah. That didn't age too well, did it? Because look what he's doing, literal fascism. The reason that I'm making this video now is that Maxine said when the UN declares it a genocide, she will start using that term. And this week, the United Nations Commission of Inquiry says that Israel has committed genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. So Maxine, are you going to start using that term? The new report out says there are reasonable grounds to conclude that 4 of the 5 genocidal acts defined under international law have been carried out since the start of the war with Hamas in 2023. Those include killing members of a group, causing them serious bodily and mental harm, deliberately inflicting conditions calculated to destroy the group, and preventing births. The report cites statements made by Israeli leaders and a pattern of conduct by Israeli forces as evidence of genocidal intent. Of course, Israel denies the claims in this report, but according to the BBC, at least 64,964 Palestinians have been killed in Israeli attacks since October 7th, 2023. According to the BBC, most of the population has been repeatedly displaced since October 7th, 2023. More than 90% of homes are damaged or destroyed. The healthcare, water, sanitation, and hygiene systems have completely collapsed. UN-backed food security experts have declared a famine in Gaza City. Now, I've explained in